it was one of those like cathartic moments where things just sort of spill. Is it cathartic? Is that the right word?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, cathartic's like it's like peaceful, you know.
Yeah,
it's like
it wasn't
peace.
like that.
Okay.
So, I guess let's start over.
Okay.
Here we go.
You can call it whatever you want.
Whatever You Want is probably the most personal song on the record for me. I've dealt with, like many others, depression and anxiety for a long time, and it had been building up as I got older and older. And I wrote the chorus one night, and it just sort of spilled out. And it was sort of like this cathartic experience where it just felt good to get it off my chest. And it was sort of this breaking point for me where I was able to just say, I need to get help, or I need to
Find some answers.
find some answers.
Yeah. And kind of learn how to cope, or just recognize, the issue to start with.
Yes. And so originally the chorus was, you can call it whatever you want. I've been living with this for too long. It was an I.
Yeah.
And then I didn't think anything of it when I first demoed it. I sent it, I was traveling, I think, in Indiana, the home of John Mellencamp in Seymour, Indiana.
Shout out.
I was laying in bed eating Cheetos, watching the news
Too much
in my
info.
hotel room.
Yeah.
And I sent the voice memo to Kristen, the chorus. I was like, oh, she's not going to like this. It's just too real, It's just not, it's too real. And she loved it, so if Kristen liked it, I was like, all right, we can go forward, because she's great.
I'm the first
You're the first pass, yeah.
Okay.
And then, I brought it to you, and things the meaning changed a little bit, which was...
Yeah, so when I heard it, I didn't necessarily know what he had written it about. So I had kind of started thinking of it in another way, and I thought if we changed it from I've to we've in the chorus, as you said, it could maybe take on more meanings or connect, because songs that are specific are great, but sometimes the more vague they are, the more people can make their own meanings from them, and that's why we love to listen to music. So for me, it took more of maybe a political stance, in the sense of what you can't see doesn't make it go away. So kind of turning a blind eye to these issues that are right in front of us isn't helping anyone. And then, kind of this idea of opinions becoming facts, and the media, and just the current state of our country and the world we live in. And kind of, when the election results were out, kind of this idea of an echo chamber. And we're all saying our beliefs and what we think on social media, but we're just shouting it to people who believe the same thing. And we're not taking the time to have conversations with people who believe otherwise, or think otherwise, or who have different experiences from us. So for me, it took on more of an idea of, you can post these statuses, and you can, say these things about the country and about the world, but if you're not willing to take the time to look, or to say what you want, or to do something to affect change, what's the purpose? So for me, it's kind of emotional that way, because I think we both see things in our world that we feel kind of helpless, that we can't change, but even the smallest thing can make a difference. So that's what it took on for me.
Yeah,
but for you, it's still
interesting.
very
I think that's the only song I've written where it's that we've both written that it's different, completely different for both of us. But I do remember the whatever you want. Does that sound good?
That's perfect.
I don't sing that part, but I do remember that being a joke at first when we were writing the post-chorus. It just seemed natural, and I remember we were writing it, and we were just Queen, sort of
just
yeah,
shout
just,
it,
shouting.
It's just whatever you want.
Yeah, at the time it was one of those moments where I was like, this is terrible or great. Well,
we'll
leave
going
it up
with
to
it.
you.
Yeah. So comment below. Don't comment.
So check it out.
So whatever meaning you take, we would love to hear kind of how you interpret the song and what meaning it takes on for you. But for us, it's two very different things that I think are both valid and true. So, so enjoy whatever you want.
You can call